Have there been any surprises that you've seen from either how employees are using or benefiting from Climate Zone that you maybe didn't expect early on?
Honestly, I think we knew this was going to connect people. And by connecting people, I think we were thinking about that maybe even a little shallow. Oh, they're going to get information they never did get before. They're going to be digitally connected. The depth of this is that now they're emotionally connected.
By integrating the scene directly into our intranet and having that be the repository for all of our news, I think that's really going to be a game changer for us, because somebody's going to come to MyShaw, they're going to see that story from the CEO or whatever it might be, and they're going to click on it and it's going to launch them immediately into the scene. This means we only have to create the story one time.
Our CEO said the other day, Brett, if we hadn't had this platform in place prior to coming into this pandemic, I don't know how we would have been able to actually do what we're doing. We would have been hamstrung, right? It's been awesome to see that, with the use of a modern platform, with the ability to reach people where they are, we've been able to do much better than I think we probably would have been able to do even 7-8 months ago.
Previous iteration of BNN was a home-built website and publishing tool. The tool had a lot of quirks. It's kind of like Uncle Leo over at Thanksgiving dinner. Why does Uncle Leo do the things he does? That's just what he does. Just weird. We can't explain it. Got away from that, which was great.
We switched all of our benefits comms to using SocialChorus this year. One of the key things I love about that is we're able to use initiatives to tie everything together. For the first time, we're actually going to be able to provide like a holistic set of data as to how their campaign did internally. What percentage of people saw it, what percentage interacted with it through whatever medium.
We almost have 700 content contributors, or people that have at least created a post on Uconnect. So we're talking 10% of our organization that's on Uconnect is actually, posting that content.
We almost might have gotten busier, but not because we're publishing in more places, but because we've gained more awareness from the analytics and more excitement from different departments and people to start their own channels. So now we can step back and be strategic about how to make data-driven decisions with our content.
So for those that haven't started or launched a brand new tool, what was that like?
It was scary, but it was also exciting, and it still is exciting. It's exciting to be able to provide a platform for our faculty and staff that give them everything that they've been asking for. They've wanted a modern look and feel. They've wanted to be able to subscribe to content. They've wanted content on a mobile device. And with Healthbeat Hub and SocialChorus, we've been able to give them that.
I've worked with a lot of different software packages over the last 20 years, and I'd have to say that the IT or software part of this implementation was one of the easiest I've ever done. SocialChorus really just provided the platform. The IT work was really about just integrating it with our systems.
We used Google Analytics as a platform to find performance, but now that all that's built in. We use a different delivery platform for the email. We've now moved the email over to SocialChorus.
We're now able to provide an even higher level of strategic counsel to our internal business partners. And I call them business partners and not clients because often that implies that we're at the table simply to take orders, and we are not.
We ended up spearheading a whole new capability around digital wellness. I mean, that didn't even exist prior to the crisis and the pandemic that we're going through right now. This consists of daily wellness surveys, contact tracing solutions. We have enterprise dashboards that reflect the wellness of our entire corporate offices and workforce and hotels. So really tracking things that weren't necessarily tracked or monitored before has become extremely important to really assess and understand the wellness of our workforce.
With this COVID-19, we are suddenly the unwilling stars of this show. And I must say, as a company, internal comms at Convatec have risen to the challenge, and the response team that has been created to manage this really rely on us and on our app that is called My Convatec.
And I think that the foundation that we put in place 4 years ago has really paid dividends. We have 70 plus channels that cover everything from global news. Functions have their own channels. We were able to set up a COVID-19 channel, which enabled us to really mobilize pretty quickly. People had to go back to work at their homes very quickly, right? So the ability for us to be able to add content remotely and not necessarily having to be tied to the Dow network to add content was super helpful.
And we continue to grow. We continue to add more channels every day. To know that people are appreciating the platform and what it provides for them has been very exciting.
Look, occasionally I'm given to hyperbole, but without hyperbole here, I can really say it's been the most rewarding thing of my professional career. To see the results and the level of engagement that we're seeing with employees interacting with this platform has been incredibly rewarding.
So more of that to come. We're really just getting started. This is sort of the first time I've been able to very confidently go to people and say, listen, I have the tools and the data that you need. Here's how we can help.